Hello guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers. It's Luke here. I hope you're all doing well. Big thank you to everyone who's been joining in on the live chats and subscribing. Yeah, it's a real pleasure to be doing content with you guys at the moment. Today is all about the striker situation at West Ham United. Number 52, Gianluca Scamacca, seems to be very close now to joining Atalanta. We all know that. That leaves us with Mikel Antonio, a man who we know has been looking for a way out of the club as well. Danny Ings, who is a good striker, but I wouldn't want to go into the whole season with him. And young Mabama, who, again, very good prospect, but I would not be confident going into the season with just them three. There's been loads of names linked and, coming up. So I thought I'd go through some of the names and just give you my opinion on what I think of them. And I'd like you to maybe comment along and see what you guys think as well. And then hopefully, we get the one we want in the end. We'll start with probably the one who Moyes has been chasing for quite a while. And arguably the guy that Moyes wanted before Scamacca. And that is Armand de Broja from Chelsea. We know he had a massive injury last year with the cruciate ligament and missed all the season. He seems to be back now. He's played a couple of games, I think, in pre-season. Chelsea obviously have Nico Jackson that they've brought in and Nkunku, who's a fantastic striker. So his chances may be limited there. Is he good to go after such a massive injury? We know what cruciate injuries do. They can always come back and bite you. You might lose that yard of pace. Believed to be around 25 to 30 million you can get him out of there for. Listen, he was a good player before the injury. Absolutely tore us a new one when he was on loan at Southampton. They had a fantastic season down there. And I really wanted us to get him before that injury. Would I take him? If the price was right, potentially, I think I would. I do like him. But again, like I said, the price has to be right. And, Chelsea do have to take into account he has had that serious injury. And we have to protect ourselves because the last thing we want is another Andy Carroll situation where he gets injured all the time. The next one that's come up today, another one slightly injury prone, is Anthony Martial. 27 years now. Again, the fee is believed to be around 25 million you could get him out of there for. Last season, though, he did not miss a lot of football. Hip injuries, back injuries, Achilles, hamstrings, all like 9 days, 8 days, 10 days. Like, he missed quite a bit of football last season. He is a good player though. He is. His passing's good. His through ball's good. His finishing's really good. He's a little bit of a sulky player. Obviously, he had that loan spell at Seville. He played against us, didn't he? When we was in the Europa League. He's a good player. He is a good player. But again, I don't know whether he's one of those that will come to West Ham. I think he's doing us a favour, and that's my fear with him. 25 million is not a bad price though for a 27-year-old French player. Yeah, I don't know. Again, this is just opinion, guys. This is not me saying yes, no. Vardy, Jamie Vardy, 36 years old. Just no. I'm not even going to give an opinion on him. Listen, fantastic player, Premier League wise. Won some great things, had some great times with Leicester. A very good player in his day, but not now. This is not the sort of signing we should be going for. The big one that was in the headlines quite a lot recently, Dominic Solanke. Again, the fee's rumoured to be about 15-20 million, but apparently Bournemouth have come out and said they have no interest in selling him. He was out for only 24 days last season with an ankle injury. His finishing's good, and he's really good at key passing. He's big. Obviously had a spell at Liverpool at one point because he was so highly rated. Again, not a bad player, but he's just not. You don't set your world at you don't think, oh wow, that's a real statement that West Ham have made there. Good signing, decent signing, but not, like I say, we can aim higher than that. The dream signings now. No, actually, I won't go into the dream signings yet. I'll just do a few of the other names that have come up. Yusuf El-Nesri comes up every single summer. I think it's just lazy journalism. He's only 26 though, can get him out there for 30 million. We've seen what he's about. He's big lump, he's good in the air. Very physical. Again, can see why Moyes would have liked that sort of player. But again, I could see him being another sort of Scamacca where, we just don't get the service to him. And it just wouldn't work out for him. But he is a good player. I do like him. Couple of names now that are out there, whether there's much in it, is a guy called Elye Wahi from Montpellier, sorry, 20 years old. Fee believed to be around 30 million. Good finisher, good header, pacey, physical. Yeah, go and have a look at him, guys. He looks decent little player. One more here of these sort of obscure names that you guys might not know about is PSG's Hugo Ekitike. Can play left wing and striker. 21 years old, 6'2", very good dribbler, very good defensive contributions as well, and loves to take a long shot. Yeah, he looks good actually. Again, it's only YouTube clips. It's very, very hard. I'm not a scout. I'm not some European master scout that knows everything about him, those strengths, weaknesses. There's only a little bit of research I did for this video. But yeah, looks good. Looks good. Again, not so much a set of light signing, but he looks good. He looks good. Now, we're talking set of light signings. If West Ham want to make a real statement, there are two players out there at the moment that you probably can get if you're willing to put down the money. The first one is Florin Balogun, the American international who had a loan spell at Lille last year. Sorry, not Lille. I can't remember the team. Will Still's team. Was fantastic. 21 goals last season. Brilliant finisher. Pacey. Linked with Inter Milan. Obviously because they've missed out on Gianluca Scamacca now. I think you could get him out there for about 40, 45. Maybe Arsenal would play games with us because of the Declan Rice deal. I don't know. But again, he's another one that would be a nice big statement signing. He's a very, very good player. I think he would be very, very good for us. Yeah, I think we should be going in for him. I really do. And then if West Ham really, really wanted to push the boat out and be like, this is a big boy signing, and you know, impress the likes of Paquetá that's there, and if Edson Alvarez walks through the door this week, it has to be Jonathan David. You could probably get him out there for about 50, 55 million. Yes, it's big money. Yes, it is big, big money. But we've got 105 Rice still. 25 million for Scamacca, which is 130. Rumoured to be about 10 million for Vlasic, which takes it to 140. Rumoured that there was 25 million to spend anyway, which gives you 165 million to spend. If we get any sort of money for Cresswell, so that was 4 million, that you're pushing nearly 170 million. 30 odd million for Alvarez still leaves you 130. You put 50 million down for Jonathan David, you're left with 90 left. 80 left. And then, you know, you can still go and buy a Ward-Prowse if you wanted to for 30, 35. That leaves you 50 million. Which, again, if he wants to go and buy Maguire for 30 million, he can go and buy Maguire. And then we can still go and buy a cover left back if we wanted to. The money is there to spend. It's just whether West Ham have got the minerals and the desire and the ambition to go and get someone like that calibre of player out of the club. I don't think we do, and I don't think we will. I think we'll end up with someone sort of just a sort of mid-range striker, you know, middle of the road. But yeah, we wait and see. We wait and see. Yeah, and by all accounts, guys, just to finish the video off, it appears that it is Edson Alvarez or Fofana. Sadly, it won't be both, which is a big shame. Again, like I say, we have the money. We have the money to go and get both. If we really wanted to make a statement, we could go and get 3 fantastic signings. You could go and buy Alvarez, Fofana, and probably like a Jonathan David or a Balogun, and that would improve our team massively. Yeah, there would still be slight little weaknesses in and around the squad, and we'd still be a bit light, but those 3 signings alone, I think, would push us up massively, but I don't think it is the case. And unfortunately, yeah, we just got to wait and see. Wait and see, guys. But yeah, that's the strikers that names are out there. But it wouldn't surprise me if Adama Traore is brought in on a free and he plays up front as I do Antonio. I hope not, but let me know what you guys think. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Come on, you Irons. Keep believing. And come on, England. Extra time.